What's up guys, Dukesoft here, and today we're taking a first look at the new god Kuzenbo. And we're gonna do this not in a normal bot game as usual, because I've really felt that you can't show the full potential of this god in a bot game simply because he's very much reliant on his teammates and on playing aggressive with Blink, which doesn't really work there. So we're doing it here, which means we're just gonna go over the abilities a little differently. And what we'll have to do is we'll have to wait out a little bit until we have all the abilities. So his one you've already seen now is throwing that NeNe Kappa tiny turtle, which will also walk towards the enemy and hit him afterwards, as you can see here. I think it gives him a lot more bully potential in lane than it looked like at first, because you can throw it through the minions. And what you can also do is bounce it. You can bounce it off the wall and it will then bounce somewhere else afterwards. Like this. Which allows it to reposition basically and hit the enemy from behind as well, as you can see here. His 2 is some sort of spikes which reflect damage, and in the process also lower the cooldown of his 1 for every instance of damage that he takes.
Be careful.
Oh, maybe you can interrupt here. No, what did he go for? I don't know.
Enemy missing.
And his 3 is a dash that, you will see here, deals some damage and pushes enemies away. It pushes them back with him into walls and can stun them that way and stuff like that. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, you might wanna... Oh. That was optimistic, I would say. I don't know how much of an impact the Reflect had there. The Reflect is gonna deal more damage the more you level it. It starts with like 10%, I think. 20%, it goes up to 40%. And his last ability, which we can't see yet, is the ultimate, which is him turning into a spinning turtle, basically. Like it turning into his shell, spinning around and knocking enemies back. So that's working much better. Oh, I should not have tanked that. Okay, yeah, and now I can bounce this off the wall, so I get like one of those mini kappas. And I wanted to use the reflect shield afterwards to get the CDR, but that didn't happen here. Unfortunate. We'll try again next time. His clears very, very good for a support, I think. It starts happening very early on. Given that he's got so many abilities that deal damage as well. I think a 3, you know, also does a decent amount. Okay, I can just fall back here. Get some boots. With him, I feel like reinforced greaves are just gonna help with the fact that he's generally very very tanky. We can get a Chalice of Oracle here. Because he gets damage mitigation from his passive, so the more instances of damage he takes, the better for him really, and the greaves work in the same way as his passive there, so that's pretty nice. Hi. Thank you for the follow, Banana. And yeah, we'll just play this. Oh, you want to kill this? Yeah, I was gonna say. We do have Bambas antenna. Okay, we'll see how he does in a team fight here. I'll just try and... Okay, my blink is not working. What is this? Oh, get it done this way. That works too. Can't kill the Herc though, because my ultimate really doesn't do that much damage. I would like to be able to use my blink, which really annoys me. Don't know if this is a PTS bug or something else, but I can definitely not use my mouse button. So let's see what we can do about that. I mean, I think I can use my Chalice. Yeah, I can use that. Oh, never mind. It's because it's normal cast and I forgot about that part. King of Kappas is interesting so far, I would say. In terms of clearing potential is very strong, bully potential is very strong. What I feel like he's gonna lack somehow is some reliable form of Ooh. Huh. With the damage mitigation between his passive and the boots, you really see here. I'm not taking much damage at all. Just got into combat when I tried to blink. Ooh. Yeah. Ah. Jesus Christ. So this guy is really hard to kill. I can say that much for sure.
Are you mad? Cancel that.
I thought I was dead twice. I survived twice. Very, very interesting.
Whoopsie.
No problem.
So we know what this god's strong is, not dying. What he lacks a little bit is CC that helps his team as a whole. But
That's too bad.
overall, very interesting. Oh crap. I think what you wanna, like, the leveling order should probably be 1 for... Okay. Are you sure? 1, 2... Or like 1, 4, 2, 3.
Brilliant.
Given... Yeah, you get cooldown reduction on the 2. Make it much nicer. Excuse me. Whereas the 1, this is his main damage tool. And 3 just get extra damage really, I think, so that's kinda eh. Yeah, I heard that, Vangel. Thank you for letting me know that. We're just gonna go with like a standard assault build here, I think. Okay, his dash does not restore mana after you get back out of base. That kind of sucks a little bit. Some abilities do, in case you didn't know. What I am still trying to figure out is really...
That's too bad.
Yeah, maybe the couple damage will actually be okay. His clear is really strong if you look at this. Like, this is level 7 full tank build, and I still got the wave like decently down. I think he might be a better solo than I gave him credit for originally, because the clearing damage is most certainly there. If I can I get like a double bounce on these? There we go. There we go. I think the bounces are a little different from Hoyi's, by the way, because of the fact that his line for the attack is bigger. 1, 2. This is an AoE swing. Third hit looks like an AoE swing, but I don't think it is actually. Here you see one of the enemy NeNe Kappas. They actually have quite a bit of health. It's gonna take this Hercules out of here before he gets any sort of decent attack potential. Pen would equal full queer. I don't think quite. I think it would still be a little bit. But definitely decent here overall. Oh wow, he can actually survive a full Susanna 1 combo here. That's strong. Oh, I think I thought I glitched him. Yeah, we see what you can do with the ult when it works out. You get like a good hit off. That's what happens. Very nice. Okay, so Herc's dash beats his dash because of the stun. Not very much of a surprise there. So you can actually CC him out of the 3, and you can also use your beats to get out, which is actually like a decent amount of tools to counter it, I think.
Okay.
I think that leveling the ultimate should still be worth it. It doesn't get cooldown reduction, but it gets more damage. Maybe it might actually be worth, depending on how much you rely on the damage, to level the 2 before the ultimate. But I doubt it. I doubt it.
I'm going for jungle buff.
Let's see, here's a triple bounce spot, which is really nice. Gets pretty good damage on the jungle camps as well that way. So, yeah, really more damage oriented than I originally felt he was. Which will give him some potential, but I feel like you need to... Oh, I should also start warning. You need to combine him with some other hard CC character. Actually, I just realized that if you dash properly, you will also not lose mana. That's nice.
Enemy spotted.
He's looking a lot better than he did earlier, I agree. We'll do some emotes while we walk. Just clap him out. Just the wave. Now I'm just quickly gonna clear this out. Oh. I think I'm ready to put some stuff on quick cast here though, because this stuff's taking too long. This can go on instant, I don't think it actually matters, but this can also go quick cast, and this can go instant, there we go. Makes him a little more controllable. Oh. Shell is not, I mean, spikes are still not leveled up very much, and they only last for 3 seconds, so it's not actually doing too much for the clear with my one. Yeah. Ooh, that's nasty. It's really trying to get to me there. Can actually throw this NeNe Kappa out, despite of like having to back out myself, which is also very nice. Which allows me to just get some pressure on them by getting the minion into them. So I didn't need to be close, which is nice, I think. Just like this, just as a zoning tool. He will stand there and fight whatever comes to him.
Okay.
Very, very interesting so far. I think it's really easy to body block with him because you basically body block naturally the moment you slam somebody into a wall. So when you're catching someone off, they are pretty caught. Okay, I think I'll just go on with a full tank build here. I think he doesn't really... Like, CDR is nice, and it's something you can consider late game, but I think he doesn't really desperately need it, because, you know, he does a setup combo and either it works or it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna build into a Thebes here.
Enemies incoming left. It's no trouble.
Realize that I still have just placed one ward. Great supporting. Best as solo? I don't know if he's better in solo. Thank you for the follow, mashed potatoes. Because it still takes, like, the first few levels are gonna be rough. And the first few levels for him work really well as a support, I feel. This was not ideal because I basically saved him a little bit here. This is how it should not go. Whereas I should have used it basically, like, I should have gotten behind him first and used it then, which is, you know, not always easy. Oh! Wait, what? She was still in the wall? Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna push me out here. So it basically gives them an option to push us back from the tower, but not more than that. So, yeah. Debatable if it's so worth it. Thanks for the follows, guys. Okay, I'm out of mana here. Oops. No, I didn't. You see, that passive is really easy to keep up, actually. It should be harder than it is, honestly. It is getting cleared whenever you get hit by knockups or some thought of that, but I think it could actually be cleared by any type of hard CC. It still go down often enough. Okay, I'm just gonna hopefully tank this. The aggro. Doesn't. But I can use my shell here. Oh, okay, it doesn't actually matter because I wouldn't have mana anyways. Very early fire giant, by the way. Oops, I could get a second relic, but I'd rather use a teleport before it disappears, so... Whatever.
Enemies incoming!
That's what I meant with a blink play. Oh, okay. I could kill, like, I could not kill him here on my own, so it's not worth chasing him. But that's what I think is the blink's really good on him for, just to, you know, blink behind the enemy when they think they get away and push them back into the crowd. And then the team turns on them, they're dead. Unfortunately, the team did not turn completely, so it didn't really work, but you get the idea. And here we see what the ultimate can do when you, like, get it in the right place. Wow. That's cruel. That's gonna be a very early finish, but that's good, so we can at least show you how the guy works without the video going on forever. That's the YouTube video. So, this is gonna be it for the first game.
I'm the king of the cup. Wait. Yoku dekimashita. Yoku dekimashita. Yoku dekimashita. Yoku dekimashita. Yoku dekimashita.
Good work, guys.
Quick look at the windscreen before we stop the video. That's gonna be his windscreen here. Right, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Duke Sloth, out.